So, my dear students, today I am recording a video lecture on Renaissance Part 2. My previous lecture is about Renaissance, that is Renaissance Part 1st, and now Renaissance Part 2. A very important aspect today I am discussing, a very important aspect of Renaissance movement, that is humanism. What is humanism? Humanism derived from the word humanity. And humanism means that man knew himself and the universe, and man is responsible of his own action. So this is as well a Renaissance spirit. One of the important Renaissance spirit, that man started to know himself and the universe. And another thing is that he is responsible of his own action. He is responsible of his own action. Again, that is humanism. Humanism contains various aspects. The first and foremost and important aspect of humanism is that man wanted liberty. Man wanted liberty. Liberty at that point, that man must be as free as animals. Man must be as free as animals, and that was the reason, that was the important aspect of humanism. Man is, they stressed that man is bounded by various bondages like political, religious, and social. So that indulged care upon humanity. And Edmund Spencer says that care is the enemy of joy. And you know, Edmund Spencer was as well the product of humanism. Again, another quality of humanism is that humanism gave humanity aesthetic sense or aesthetic consideration. So what is aesthetic sense? Aesthetic sense is the quest for beauty in every part of life. The quest for beauty. That, for example, I am using dress that must be very precious and very beautiful. Everything which is in my use or everything which is in my relation must be beauty, must have a beauty. As John Keats says in Second Romanticism, beauty is truth, truth beauty. That is all ye need to know on earth, that is all. First of all, Edmund Spencer considered beauty as truth. That actual beauty is truth, and that was aesthetic consideration. That was aesthetic consideration. Due to this aesthetic consideration, Edmund Spencer, one of glorious writer, glorious poet within Elizabethan age, he wrote Fairy Queen, epic poetry Fairy Queen. Sir Philip Sidney started to write, due to aesthetic consideration, Astrophel and Satella. Both were about beauty is truth, truth beauty, that is all you need to know on earth, that is all. Fairy Queen is an epic poem that is in the praise of Queen Elizabeth. Astrophel and Satella have the same theme, and that is about the same subject matter. So that is one of important aspect of humanism. Another important aspect of humanism is that man started to migrate his life towards romance. So for the quest of beloved, so he started to write romantic poetry, and that was first romanticism started due to humanism. So first romanticism started. And first romanticism was as well the product of humanism, which was started in Elizabethan age. And second romanticism was as well the product of the first romanticism, or due to first romanticism, second romanticism started. So humanism, one of the important aspect. And then we are going towards another aspect of humanism, which was not only the quest for beauty, but the quest of knowledge as well. John Milton says that my father destined me towards the study of literature. and my appetite for knowledge was so voracious that I never went to bed before midnight. My father destined me to the study of literature, and my appetite for knowledge was so voracious that I never went to bed before midnight. This was the quest for knowledge. So men started to get knowledge, to get honor, to get respect, to get beauty, to get discipline, everything which is important for his life, men started to get, and this was as well the quality or major aspect of humanism. So again, I am going towards that aspect, which is as well the product of humanism, that humanism gave interrogative mind, which is the aspect of Renaissance as well, interrogative mind to humanity, due to which knowledge started to flourish. So humanism is the basic thing. About liberty, John Milton says, "Give me the liberty to know, to utter, and to argue according to my own conscience above all liberties." When a person is free, he is free according to his own conscience. And if he is free according to his own conscience, he will get everything according to his own conscience. He will be voracious towards knowledge as well, toward honor and respect, towards wealth as well. So he will migrate his life towards aesthetic standards, To get aesthetic standards, he will create peace, and then he will create prosperity. So Renaissance was a movement who created peace and prosperity in the world, who created humanism in the world, who created the quest for knowledge, which created the quest for knowledge, which created the thirst for knowledge, thirst for honor, thirst for respect, etc. And men started to develop due to this Renaissance movement. So humanism was one of the important quality of Renaissance, due to which a lot of the present development is due to humanism. The present development of the world, because humanism was a character which gives different qualities to human being, and human beings started to get knowledge as well, to develop in every aspect of life. So freedom is the product of humanism. Honor and respect is the product of humanism. Quest for knowledge is well the product of humanism. The major product of humanism is aesthetic consideration, and the most and foremost important product of humanism is that first man knew himself, and then he considered himself as the responsible of his own action, तो ह्यूमनिज्म वो क्वालिटी थी जो रेनेसांस की वजह से आई, और ह्यूमनिज्म का बेसिक मतलब है इंसानियत से मोहब्बत। ह्यूमनिज्म की बुनियाद पर दो डिफरेंट फिलॉसफीज़ डेवलप हो गए। ये थोड़े से रेनेसांस का मतलब आफ्टर शॉक्स हैं। उसके बाद वन क्वालिटी दैट इज़ कॉल्ड मिज़anthropicism, another quality was called philanthropicism, and third quality was theoranthropic. So theoranthropic इंसानी हैवान को कहते हैं, जो शक्लन तो इंसान हो लेकिन अदतन हैवान हो। बस मतलब जो लोग इतने अपना आप को फ्री करने लग गए कि वी आर एज फ्री एज एनिमल, so theoranthropic qualities was as well developed in those people. Philanthropic वो लोग थे जो ह्यूमनिज्म को एक्चुअली डेवलप करने लगे अपने अंदर। They developed humanism, and philanthropic were the people who were loving humanity, who were sympathetic people. तो ये आ गया, philanthropicism आ गया। एक और उसमें एस्पेक्ट आ गया, another important aspect which was misanthropicism। तो मिज़anthropic भी हो गया ह्यूमन, मिज़anthropic इंसानियत से नफरत करने वाला। तो गुलिवर ट्रेवल्स लिखा गया, तो ये मिज़anthropicism है। तो that is misanthropicism. Sir Thomas More was one of the writer as well, and he started to write Utopia, ड्यू टू दिस मिज़anthropicism. सो मिज़anthropic इंसानियत से नफरत करना, which is totally offensive to humanity, not loving humanity. So the product or the aftershocks of Renaissance were three major philosophy: theoranthropic, misanthropic, and philanthropic. So be in mind. There now my lecture about Renaissance that is completed, and now inshallah next lecture I will discuss Reformation. Thank you very much.